Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in a lush valley, there lived a young woman named Sia. Sia was known for her kind heart and gentle nature, but she carried a heavy burden in her heart. Many years ago, her father had passed away in a tragic accident, and she had harbored deep-seated anger and resentment towards the person she held responsible, the local blacksmith, Raj. Every day, Sia would pass by Raj's workshop on her way to the market, and she would feel a surge of bitterness rise within her. She couldn't understand why Raj hadn't been more careful, and she couldn't forgive him for what had happened to her father. Her once cheerful demeanor had turned sour, and she had become distant from her friends and family. One day, as Sia was walking to the market, she noticed Raj sitting alone by the river, looking lost and forlorn. His usual jovial demeanor was replaced by a sadness that touched Sia's heart. Despite her anger towards him, she couldn't ignore his pain. With a conflicted heart, Sia approached Raj and asked if he was okay. Raj looked up, surprised to see Sia, and he immediately apologized for what had happened to her father. He explained that he had been devastated by the accident and had carried the guilt with him ever since. His words were sincere, and Sia could see the remorse in his eyes. In that moment, something shifted within Sia. She realized that holding on to her anger and resentment was only hurting herself. It was keeping her from moving forward and finding peace. She knew that forgiveness was the only way to heal her heart. With a deep breath, Sia forgave Raj. She let go of the grudge she had been holding onto for so long and embraced forgiveness with an open heart. Raj was taken aback by her act of kindness, but he also felt a sense of relief and gratitude. From that day on, Sia and Raj's relationship transformed. They didn't become best friends overnight, but they were able to let go of the animosity that had once divided them. They started to understand each other's pain and found common ground in their shared humanity. As Sia forgave Raj, she also found forgiveness within herself. She learned to forgive herself for the time she had lost being consumed by anger and bitterness. She started to rebuild her relationships with her friends and family, and her heart felt lighter than it had in years.